This vegetable garden has come a long way since 2020 when we first started working on this little corner of our backyard. If you remember, we had a bunch of soil accumulated here, and when I started taking over growing the vegetable parts of the garden, I decided that I wanted a few raised beds. In that little area there that was not being utilized, we added some raised beds and it was amazing. And last year I added that tall raised bed all the way in the back, and this year I just knew that I wanted a huge arbor and a couple of posts on the back for maybe adding some string lights or something hanging. I still don't know what yet, but I'm really excited about all the little things that I have been doing this year. I decided to paint all of my raised beds black. I went with regular latex paint. I did my research. I am okay using that kind of paint. Use whatever you wish to use in your own garden. I am just in love. I am just looking at this arbor and I just love it. Last year in the fall, I started looking into possibly buying a already made arbor for the front of the raised beds, and I had a few conditions that I wanted the arbor that I was going to buy to meet. It needed to be pretty wide, about 8 feet wide from one end to the other, and it needed to be square. I mean, I was willing to go with an arch or something round on the top. Whatever piece I was going to buy, it was going to be amazing and huge and a statement basically, and I couldn't find anything really. I almost purchased a moon gate or a moon arch, whatever you call it, and I am so glad that I didn't, because these DIY arbor that my husband built for me is just stunning. I just love how strong it is. I mean, this thing is not going anywhere. And I got these panels from Lowe's. I bought 6 panels from them because they are thick, they are made of iron, and they are black, so I didn't even have to paint it. I love it. I also decided to extend the line of my mulch, the edge of where my mulch and my grass meet, because the old line, it was right about here, right where the arbor was going to start, and it was going to look silly. So I added a few feet that way and a couple of feet that way, and I think it looks amazing. I just love getting this kind of mulch. These are rustic mini pine nuggets, and first of all, they smell amazing. I just love the smell for the first couple of days. And they're nice and thick, but they're not super huge. They're just very chunky, and I love the look of it. And this is what I started using from year 1. And every year I just add a few bags here and there. I actually bought 7 bags today at Lowe's, and I thought I was gonna have plenty, but I could definitely use a couple more bags just to, you know, spread here and there so you don't see the division from the older mulch and the new one. One of the beds, the one at the very back, it didn't get painted. I ran out of paint, and I actually have to do a little bit more work on that bed because I have to remove all of the weeds that are growing right at the edge at the very bottom of the wood so that I can paint it. So that's going to require a little bit more work from me. I'm pretty sore, you guys. We have been working in this for the last 3 or 4 days, not consecutive days, but I am just really sore. I am very happy with the results, but I just need to take a break here in the next couple of days. But I just really wanted to show you the progress. I still want to do a few other things. There is something, I don't know yet what it is, but there is something that I want to hang right in the middle of the arbor. I don't know if that's a chandelier looking thing, some chimes maybe, I don't know, but I'll know it when I see it. I left that huge space there so that we can hang something from the middle, but like I said, I don't know just yet. On the very back, on the huge bed, my extra tall raised bed that I call it, I have a few tulips growing there. I got those at the very end of the season last year. It was actually towards the end of December, and they are coming in nicely. So what I'm going to do is that when these guys are getting ready to bloom, I'll just remove them from here, and I'll probably give those away to my neighbors or to my friends. And I know that these tulips right here are orange and reds, maybe even some whites, something that I don't normally will use in tulips for myself and the rest of my garden. But I figure for $2 a bag at the end of the season, might as well just give them a try. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like and comment what you think about the new look for my vegetable garden. I hope you guys like it, and until the next time.
Take me anywhere that you want. I don't even care if we come back again. And as long as the stars are shining above us, then I just wanna be where you